Hey everyone, BioFan here with another in-depth breakdown and analysis of the new Pathfinder team Andromeda initiative briefing. As with my other Hidden Gems analysis videos, we'll be focusing on things you may have missed from the footage. If you've yet to watch the briefing, please go do so now and then come right on back. I'll still be here. Okay, let's get started then. First off, a disclaimer. Note that nothing seen here in the briefing is actually from in-game footage. It uses in-game assets, but nothing takes place in the game like you see here. At the beginning of the briefing, we hear Cora introduce herself as Cora Harper. You know who else had that surname? Jack Harper, more commonly known as the Elusive Man. While it's technically possible that this could merely be a coincidence, I'm thinking it's entirely more possible that the writers chose this surname for Cora on purpose, as in she's related to the Elusive Man in some way. We know that at one time Jack Harper had a family, then later took on his role leading Cerberus after the discovery of alien life. If Cora were born around the time of first contact between humans and aliens in the Mass Effect timeline, that would put her in her late 20s, maybe early 30s, around the time of the Andromeda initiative, leaving the Milky Way. This means it's totally possible that Cora could be his daughter, or also a distant relative. Now, I'd just like to clarify that we don't yet know if she has ties to the Elusive Man, or let alone agrees with his pro-human ideology. Being related has nothing to do with sharing views. I think we're all very aware of this at any family gathering. It's something we'll probably just have to wait for the game to find out. Though, from her military career, it doesn't sound like she was directly working for Cerberus. Regardless, I strongly doubt there will be any Cerberus involvement in the game at all. It's a storyline that's been done before. This is a new game, a spin-off, a new story. It'd be pretty poor taste to repeat yourself that closely, and BioWare is above that. During her military career, Cora was transferred via the Council's Valkyrie program to serve amongst a unit of Asari commandos called Talon's Daughters. Her skills as a huntress and a biotic were the reasons why Alec Ryder, our father and human Pathfinder, chose her as his second in command. This is also curious because the rank of Pathfinder is supposed to pass down to us after something happens to our father. I'm thinking whatever happens, Cora won't be too happy about us taking the position she was in line for. There are 7 golden worlds that from long-range scans appeared to be suitable for life. The Human Arc's golden world, Habitat 7, turns out not to be an option. Because there are 7 golden worlds in total, it's been theorized by fans that each race is assigned one golden world. We know for a fact there's 5 races coming along: Human, Asari, Turian, Solarian, and Krogan. According to this tweet from BioWare writer Cheryl Chi from ages ago, Hanar may also be in the game. So, in theory, that could mean there's 1 or 2 other Milky Way races that come along that we haven't seen yet. However, that 7 number could just be the number of worlds picked up by the scanners, and not be representative of the number of Milky Way races coming along with the Andromeda initiative. Also consider that 2 of these may be the home worlds for the Ket and the Angara. So if you include those, there's 1 world left for each confirmed race to colonize separately. We'll just have to wait until March to find out how it's all going to work, I think. I've tried zooming in to read the descriptions under the habitat planets, but they're a bit small and hard to make out much. If we take a closer look at the black hole or celestial vent in the center of the Helios cluster, it looks like a match for the event near Kadara, the world we saw in the Game Awards gameplay trailer. Kadara's proximity to the event also seems to match with Habitat 1, so maybe they could be one and the same. We're shown 5 pieces of concept art that depict golden worlds. The first was released online prior. The second is a cold frozen environment that may or may not relate to this blizzardy landscape shown in previous footage. The third is a rocky terrain. These structures seen in the 4th concept closely resemble these structures seen in the recent 2nd cinematic trailer. I'm thinking the final one may match with the dark gray tones of Habitat 7. Alec Ryder is about 56 years old, which means he was 34 when Scott and Sarah were born, who are now 22. He fought in the First Contact War and was one of the first humans to go through a mass relay. Liam studied engineering at university, but left to pursue a career in law enforcement. His experience in crisis response, along with his engineering skills, were why Alec Ryder selected him for his team. The way Cora talks about him being an idealist kinda makes me think they might butt heads from time to time. Scott and Sarah were born on the Citadel, which is where their father was stationed. Both received informal combat training from him. Sarah joined the Alliance military and fulfilled a support role for scientists researching Prothean artifacts. Note that there is a typo here with Sarah's name. The correct spelling is S-A-R-A
with no H, because H's are out!
Scott also joined the Alliance military, but he served overseeing Relay 202, protecting the Arcturus systems that it led to. SAM, which stands for Simulated Adaptive Matrix, has a node on the Ark, but is installed into each member of the Pathfinder team via a neural implant to provide further situational awareness, problem-solving, and tactical enhancement. I'm curious if the same is installed into other Pathfinder teams, or just the human one since the writers created him. Cora mentions that Sam was created by Alec Ryder, though it seems Ellen Ryder, possibly Scott and Sarah's mom, but no confirmation on that yet, designed the neural implants. The council considers creating artificial intelligence to be illegal, so I'm not really sure how the writers got around that. This could potentially allude to the Andromeda initiative not having much of a connection to the council. Who do you think Cora is? Do you think she has ties to Cerberus? What do you think of Sam and Liam? Tell me all about it down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And while you're down there, be sure to attack that like button and share this video with your friends, family, random strangers. It's all good. For more Mass Effect Andromeda and BioWare related videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking the big red subscribe bar up at the top of the screen. For instant news coverage of BioWare games, feel free to follow me on Twitter and other forms of social media, links to which can be found down in the video description. If you like my videos and would like to help support my channel and improve its quality, head on over to my Patreon page to donate. For more information on my Patreon page and the donation process, there's a video here on the screen with all of that as well.